Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be listening to The Summoning by Sleep Token for the very first time. Let's get into it. Hello, once again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. Today I'm going to be listening to The Summoning by Sleep Token. This is from their 2023 album, Take Me Back to Eden. I have seen a lot of reactors doing Sleep Token songs. I have heard something by them. I couldn't tell you the name of the song. I don't really have like a good understanding of the band. I have not seen any of their videos. I really don't know much about the band, but I've heard at least a few seconds of their music before. Someone recommended something on social media, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I don't really remember it, so there's the backstory. But this is a suggestion from Krystal. So, Krystal, thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the request. Krystal is the one who actually does all the thumbnails and descriptions for this channel and also for our financial channel, my day job. I'm in finance, and you can find that over at Perfect Spiral Capital if that's something you're interested in. But, I said, hey, cool, I'm happy to do it. And here we are. And I'm just excited to get into it. Let me pull up the lyrics here very quickly. All right, let's get into it. The Summoning by Sleep Token. I have their lyrics pulled up now. Okay, I'm actually not paying attention to the lyrics. I'm trying to watch the video. That's one of the potential downsides of watching music videos. There's kind of like this interesting Viking-esque kind of a thing. I have the album actually pulled up, or excuse me, the lyrics pulled up on Genius Lyrics, and so I see actually the image of this strange mechanical huge gun. I'm not sure, a holy hand grenade type thing, beast. I have no idea. Anyway, I see this thing on both places. It's in the video, and it's also on the album art, and so that's cool. I'm interested if that's like a thing, if that's like a mascot for the band or something, potentially, kind of like how Iron Maiden has. Just initial thoughts on the music, though. I really do like their guitar tone. I really like how thick the sound is. The percussion I wasn't too keyed in on, although it sounds very nice. The mixing is good. The lyrics. Okay, so the way that the singing is done almost sounds like it belongs in a different band to me. That's one of my things with Sleep Token, I guess. It's like, I don't know. I believe he has some different vocal styles potentially here. More will come back to me as I listen. But, it's a solid start. We're 37 seconds in. First second or two was like dead silence. So 30 seconds in, it's interesting. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. Yeah, there's a lot of cool texture in the percussion. Yeah, the drum fills very nice. I like some of the just kind of nuanced little things that are happening in there. There's some nice hi-hat opening and closing happenings, real sharp stuff occurring in the percussion. And by sharp, I just mean a quick attack and then it's cut back off. So it's very, in that sense, it's almost got a little bit of an industrial edge to it, which is nice. Um, can get a better shot now of the thing in the video. I don't know what to call it, but lyrically, I do like this sharp dichotomy that we have in some of the lyrics. So it's, I've got a blood trail, red in the blue, right? So red and blue. I'm not speaking in color wheel terms or anything, but you can see those as very very different colors. Um, the the sky above, the earth below. It took me a second to find the lyric again. The sky above, the earth below, right? Sharp, direct, opposed, opposites. If you think about like the idea of a quaternity, you might have the uppermost point, say, of a cross, referring to uh, deity, God, the Most High, whatever, and then the lowest point referring maybe to the earth. An interesting thing I learned from Max Derrett on his YouTube channel, if you don't watch him, he's awesome, is that you had this evolution of a totally equilateral cross in Christianity to a more um, where the three, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, were more at the top, and there's more separation between the three at the top and the bottom representing the earth or what have you. And of course, there's debate about what each of the points might mean and those different things, but kind of interesting to note that. That's a total tangent, has nothing to do with this. But sky above, earth below, right? Another sharp opposite. And now we're talking about the other side. Not sure what the other side is. Maybe we'll get into it more. I don't have a sense yet for whether Sleep Token is a very lyrically dense band and I should be reading a lot in, or if it's like, it's just kind of carrying us through the song. So we'll see. But the chorus, last thing I'll say, and then I'll hit play. But the chorus is much airier and lighter than I guess what I was expecting, given the way the song started. And it's like I like it, but I find lately that I desire like heavier stuff, especially in a chorus, right? I want it to be a really really intense focal point, and this is just sort of like raising up. The octaves are lifted, and it's like it's kind of more ethereal and less it's more in the sky and less on the ground, right? So let's keep going. Maybe my opinion will change. I don't actually know if we have time signature changes or if it's just a shift in focus. Okay, I have to pause. That guitar solo sounded like it belonged in a different song, So I have this sort of thing I think now with Sleep Token where it's like we're blending things from different places, but I don't know that they necessarily fit together in the way that I would want them to. And it's not to say that it's bad. It's just that it's very disconcerting in a way. It's like that solo sounds like it goes in a different piece of music in some way. It's not a bad solo. It's just very strange to me to hear that come in, like the instrumentation, the distortion, the sound of that guitar, the tonality of that guitar coming in there. I'm like, wow, okay. It just kind of catches me off guard. And I mean, that very, very heavy section there for a period right before the solo, right? It's creating that dichotomy. Of course, I listen to a lot of Opeth on this channel. And, Opeth does that all the time. It's a complete sharp change into something else. And so maybe I'm just not used to Sleep Token yet. And of course, it's my mood, and a different day I might have a slightly different opinion or whatever. I have a different favorite band every day, but it's interesting. It's really interesting, and I am enjoying this song quite a bit. Okay, let's go back. Another really heavy bit here. Something that's been bothering me the whole time, this is not musical, it's like a jawbone or something kind of floating beneath the belt-fed whatever gun thing here. Just all kinds of stuff going on that I'm not privy to, and I don't get it, and that's okay. Okay. Snipers. I mean, maybe they're laser tripwires. I don't know. This is a really cool sound space right here. The synth is moving around. I really like that. Makes me wonder where it's going, like it's a very new idea to bring into this song. The piano's beautiful. Just like a little bit more of a funky kind of a thing now. um, yeah, I mean, you have this like this aggressive, heavy stuff. You have this airy, light vocal refrain or chorus. You have this undulating synth thing with the piano. It's got this very delicateness or delicate aspect to it. And then you have, I still don't know what the lasers are, but you have this now kind of like funky, more groove focused segment. And I did catch the lyric, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cast me off? And that's interesting, given the sky and the earth kind of stuff before that I went on a tangent about. So I don't know. I don't know. It's still an open question. Let's keep going. And it's like a filthy, like bassy synth there. Wow, wow, wow. Everything's so reeled back. I mean, the drumming is tasteful. I like it. Divine, more divinity stuff. Okay, so I didn't get to find out what the lasers were. This is a comment that I might make for Opeth, but it's like there are grooves, there are sections where I can get really into it, and then there are sections where I'm like, it's okay. The kind of funkiness, I'm just going to call it that, towards the end, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed several components of that. The arrangement is just intriguing to me because I don't know, I don't understand how those pieces are meant to be together, right? That seems like different musical ideas that might each become their own song. And it's not, okay, I understand you can throw more than one thing into the same song. Okay, I'm not don't beat me up in the comments. It's just interesting pairings, interesting blending, interesting transitions that I don't expect. And this strikes me as a band that I might grow into. It might be like, it's kind of weird. And then the more I listen to it, the more I like it. So, I'm going to hold off on trying to give any kind of pronouncement about Sleep Token. But, I mean, the playing is there. It's very interesting. And I had a good time. So, Krystal, thank you for suggesting this song and this band. It's the first time I'm hearing Sleep Token on the channel, although, as I mentioned, I've heard them at least once before. Interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. If you have a donation request, there's a couple of ways you can do that. There are Buy Me a Coffee here and Paragraph over here. I've been on kind of a kick with a couple of things, and I haven't, I'm getting a little behind on my donation requests, but that is a good way to make sure I actually do eventually get to what you want me to listen to. I I just kind of jump around sometimes. So be patient with me and I'll get to it when I get to it. But I really appreciate each and every one of you choosing to watch these videos and subscribe and all that stuff. So until next time, The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Thanks, and I'll see you then.